Hello Taurus, thank you so much for joining me and very welcome to my channel. This is Sandra from Wolf Moon Tarot. Quite an auspicious time at the moment so far as what's happening in the heavens. This reading is going to be a new moon reading for you, looking at the new moon energies that culminate on the 14th, 15th of November according to where you are on the planet. But the new moon energies are rising already. This is the 11th of November, so the 11th of the 11th, which is quite a universal power number. So I'm doing this reading on the 11th of the 11th. But because the energies are already building up, as the old influence of the previous full moon is now waning quite significantly, we've got the new moon energies are starting to build up. And they will continue beyond a little while beyond the 15th of November. So that's where we are. And I just want to say very quickly that Mars was retrograde in the heavens up until midday on the 3rd of November when it went into forward motion. Mars is the ruling planet so far as the Emperor is concerned in Tarot, and of course the Emperor is about power, control, autonomy and very masculine energy. So that started going forward for us in the heavens midday on the 3rd of November. Now also we have Mercury is forward motion in the sign of Scorpio and is very well aspected by the Sun energy, which is also in the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio is, Mercury is about all forms of communication and the mind, deep thinking and the mind and communication. And of course Scorpio is the sign of death, transformation and rebirth. So we have Mercury going forward, the sign of communication, well aspected by the Sun in the sign of Scorpio, which is about, as I said, transformation, the death of the old, transforming and in with the new. So this is all happening now around the time of this new moon on the 14th or 15th of November. So Taurus, that said, let's have a look at what this means for yourself. So I've pre-shuffled the cards and I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. Let me do that again. So what we have is where you are at the moment, your current energy, a message that the universe needs you to hear, and then what steps to take, what to do next, and then guidance, your North Star guidance. At the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Coins or Pentacles, and this is about something solid gold coming in, but it's coming in very slowly. Alright, so we'll just put that down, see where that's going. So a final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. Just to say, Taurus, I'm not an expert of astrology, but I do like to keep a general look on. I do follow generally what's happening with the planets and how they the synchronicity of that with the tarot cards and the tarot readings, which I find, is very useful and very informative. Very interesting. So I'll just lay these down in the same order, and then we'll see at the bottom we have the Hanged Man. So if we think of the Knight of Coins that came out at the bottom of the deck, that is about something coming in but slowly, and here we have the Hanged Man, which is when nothing much is happening, things are on hold at the moment. However, you can see this is the Hanged Woman here, and she's just gently starting to swirl the waters. So I feel things are just very slowly starting to become active again for you. But it's still very much a Hanged Woman or a Hanged Man energy. So at the heart of your reading, where you are now, Taurus, we have the moon energy, a Piscean energy, and we have death and rebirth. And remember, I was just talking about the Scorpio energy. This is a Scorpio energy. And this is where communication, Mercury is in the sign of Scorpio, but well aspected by the sun energy. So far as these new moon energies for you, Taurus, what we see here, we've got the moon. So it's just if you wanted any clarification. But the moon is very much about things that are hidden at the moment. You know, what you know and what you don't know. Things in the shadows at the moment that are not clear. It is a very spiritual energy as well, and about psychic abilities also. So that'll be the case for some of you. But we have the moon energy at your centre, Taurus. And then the death and rebirth card. So something ending, ready for a rebirth. So I feel, you know, how the planets are at the moment, Taurus, is pretty central to your own energies here. So let's see where this is going. So something about ending and transformation, rebirth, but it's not clear at the moment. So, you know, if you're wondering what this means for you, the moon is saying it's not clear at this time. And remember, we had the Knight of Coins and the Hanged Man, Hanged Woman that came out. So there's certainly something coming in for you, but it's not clear at this time. It's not here just yet. Now, what the message that you need to hear is the Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands. And the Six of Swords is about moving in a new direction, leaving what's not been working for you behind, leaving something behind, either mentally and physically or emotionally, getting in the boat and moving on, coming through the archway in the boat, and so moving on. And the clarifier for this is the Ten of Wands. It's a similar energy, but the Wands is when this card comes forward when we've been carrying a heavy weight, lots of responsibility, and there's a need to share that load. So here you can see the woman with the oxen that's sharing her luggage load, and she's coming down the hill. So the journey is a lot easier now that she's sharing responsibility. She dropped, you know, carrying that load on her shoulders on her own. The journey is becoming easier as you go forward with this Six of Swords energy, moving on. And then, as I say, the moving on may be talking about mentally moving on, mentally or emotionally or physically, or a combination of all three. It'll be something different for all of you, Taurus. So this is the message that you needed to hear from the universe. Okay. Now, action. What do you need to do? What steps do you need to take now? Well, or will you be needing to take? Sorry. So this is the Five of Coins and the King of Wands. The Five of Coins. Now, this is an interesting one. I might have to get some more cards for this, for clarifiers. So the Five of Coins is when we are feeling isolated, lonely, left out in the cold, a feeling of lack, not having enough. In reality, you have plenty, as shown by all of these pentacles here and the window. But you don't feel that energy. You feel the energy of not having enough, of wanting, you know, some support, some help in some way. And the King of Wands is, now the Wands are about passion, creativity, action, in all its different guises. And the King of Wands is a very entrepreneurial energy, very passionate, very creative. King of Wands can come forward as perhaps sexual energies. It's a masculine energy. So, you know, for some of you, this could be referring to an aspect of yourself, Taurus, or this could be referring to somebody around who has this energy. Okay. However, it's a clarifier for the Five of Coins, which is the, you know, feeling. So is it that you're feeling separate and isolated from a masculine King of Wands, passionate energy? Is this what this is saying? But we'll get some more cards for that in a minute. And that'll just be for some of you. Now, what's your guidance? Guidance, your North Star. Well, we have the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. And what this is saying is that the pages are the messengers of the minor arcana in the tarot. And the cups are about love and relationships, or whatever it is that's meaningful for your heart center. So the guidance is something about a message that's meaningful for your heart coming in. However, the Four of Cups is when you can't. Here's the message coming in for you. It's a very passionate message, passionate or creative, energetic message coming in into this beautiful large cup here. But you can't see it. If you are aware of it, you've got your hand up so that you can't see it. You're turned away from it. You've got other cups here that are stacked higgledy-piggledy, but I think you're a little bit disinterested with whatever that is. So there is something new coming in that's being offered, but you're not looking at it at the moment, or perhaps not even aware of it. And I think that's to do with this, and I think it's to do with what's meaningful for the heart, either love and relationships or something else that's meaningful for the heart. For some of you, Taurus. I'm just going to ask, because at the bottom of, remember we had the Knight of Coins, which is about something coming in slowly, being delivered. All right, I'm going to ask for more information about the Five of Coins and the King of Wands, please. More information about the Five of Coins and the King of Wands. This new moon energy for Taurus. Right, we have a card that's jumped out, and it's the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is the best cups energy you can have. This is about all of your cups being filled so far as love, family and relationships are concerned. We've even got the dog here, looks like a collie dog here. So we've even got the collie there, and the family, and everything in abundance for going forward. The Ten of Cups, very much a Piscean energy again. So all your cups full, wish fulfillment, bounty, optimism, joy, and love going forward. So this one's jumped out. So I'm going to just put it down. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Wow, there's lots jumping out, so I can't read too many that come out all at the same time. So let's see. Alright, so far as the Five of Coins, King of Wands is concerned, and the Ten of Cups, what we have is the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So the Five of Wands is about something to do with conflict, and this is probably connected to the Five of Coins. That's why you're feeling like this. So there's some form of conflict. Now it's either an external conflict, differing points of view, arguments, and that's making you feel like this. Or it could be an inner conflict. There's might be an inner conflict going on that's making you feel like this. All right. However, we have the Ace of Cups connected to the King of Wands, and so this is a fantastic opportunity to do with what's meaningful for the heart. This is about an offer of a new beginning to do with the heart. Aces are generally about new opportunities, new beginnings in some area, but a very strong energy. And of course the cups, as I've said before, are about love and relationships, or what's meaningful for your heart. So this is this beautiful giant golden cup. So coming forward here, connected to the King of Wands energy. So I feel for some of you, Taurus, this is a cup of love coming in, a new opportunity for love coming in. It is connected to a King of Wands, a masculine, very passionate energy, and they say this is either yourself, Taurus, or somebody around you, or somebody coming in. But it's certainly a cup of love here coming forward. So that makes sense, but there's something about arguments here, or inner conflict or external conflict, that's causing this this energy. And remember, we had the King of Pentacles before, didn't we? Something, a solid gold offer coming in, but coming in slowly, so it's not here yet. And the Hanged Man, so things are still not here yet. And then at the centre of your reading, Taurus, remember we had the moon, so things in the shadow still, but there's going to be an ending of some form, but a transformation and a rebirth in some area. So I feel because the Five of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Coins, the Ten of Cups, is all in the position of action. You know, what do you do? What have you got to do now? And I think what that's saying is it's about looking out for a new opportunity coming in for you to do with the family, what's abundance for the family, and a passionate energy within the King of Wands energy, a passion, something that you're going to be very passionate about. So look out for, I feel that's what it's saying, look out for those energies, something, an opportunity coming in for you, particularly if you think of the Ace of Cups energy. Because remember, the guidance was saying to you, there is a message coming in for you to do with what's meaningful for your heart, but because of your energy, because of this energy, you're not going to, you may miss it. You may not be aware of it, you may miss it because of this energy. So that's what the universe wants, that's the guidance the universe wants to give to you at this time. Now, I'm going to ask for 2 more cards, please, to round this new moon reading up for Taurus. Could we have 2 more cards, please, for Taurus, to wrap this reading up? Remember, it's a general reading, Taurus, so it will have more meaning for some of you than perhaps for others of you. But there's certainly a lot that the cards want to say. The cards hold lots of different stories because of all the energies out around the globe. But they certainly have a lot to say, so quite energised. So what we have is the surrendering to the journey and first light, beginning a new cycle. I love it. I love these cards. All of them. So the final messages are surrender to the journey, and we have here we had the Six of Swords, didn't we, which is the message you needed to hear about moving forward, moving away from something into calmer waters. And this one is saying, surrender to this journey, release control, because the journey you're on, you're being guided anyway. You've got the sun energy here, and the owls here, which is about your intellect and your wisdom. So, don't worry, don't fret. You're on the right journey. So just release any forms of control, and enjoy the journey, really, because we've got first light here. You're beginning a new cycle, and that's why these came out at your centre. The moon, so new moon energy, new cycle beginning, as something ends and there's a rebirth, there's a transformation in some area. All right, so you're beginning a new cycle, if ever there was any doubt. There's the new moon. All right, and there's all the seasons here. So there's been a completion of some sort, and you're beginning a new cycle. Lovely. Love these, absolutely love these energies. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. For those of you that it's had meaning for, and that you can understand what it's saying to you. So, okay. Well, thank you for joining me. Good luck going forward, Taurus, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.